Welcome to the bonus module of Before I Do. If you're watching this, it means you've completed all 6 core modules of the course. First of all, congratulations. You've done something truly remarkable by building a complete financial foundation before your wedding. But here's the thing about foundations, they're only as strong as the maintenance you do on them. The most beautiful house in the world will eventually crumble if you don't maintain the foundation, fix small problems before they become big ones, and adapt to changing conditions over time. Today, I'm going to give you the specific tools, templates, and systems you need to maintain and strengthen your financial partnership throughout your entire marriage. This is your maintenance manual for lifelong financial success together. Let's make sure that everything you've built together keeps getting stronger year after year. Module Introduction and Long-Term Mindset. The truth about financial partnerships is that they're not set it and forget it systems. Your income will change, your goals will evolve, your family situation will shift, and the economy will have ups and downs. Life will throw you curveballs that you never anticipated. But here's what I want you to know. Couples who have regular systems for maintaining their financial partnership don't just survive these changes, they thrive through them. They use challenges as opportunities to grow stronger together. The difference between couples who maintain strong financial partnerships for decades and those who struggle isn't that one group never faces challenges. It's that one group has systems in place for handling whatever comes their way. Today, we're going to establish 4 key systems. First, your monthly money meeting system, the foundation of ongoing financial communication. Second, your annual financial review process, your comprehensive yearly checkup. Third, your conflict resolution protocols, what to do when you disagree about money. And fourth, your adaptation strategies, how to adjust your financial partnership as life changes. By the end of this module, you'll have everything you need to maintain and strengthen your financial partnership for the next 50 plus years. Let's get started. Section 1, Monthly Money Meeting System. Let's start with the most important ongoing habit you can develop, regular monthly money meetings. This isn't just a suggestion. This is the single most important thing you can do to maintain a strong financial partnership. And here's why monthly money meetings are so crucial. They prevent small issues from becoming big problems. They keep you both informed about your financial situation. They ensure you're making progress toward your goals, and they provide a regular time for financial connection and planning. When to meet. Choose the same time every month. First Sunday, last Saturday. Whatever works consistently for your schedule. Consistency is more important than the perfect timing. How long? Plan for 45 to 60 minutes. This might seem like a lot, but it's less than 1% of your month, and it will save you hours of stress and conflict. Where to meet? Somewhere comfortable where you won't be interrupted. Not in bed? Too relaxed? Not during a meal. Too distracting. Not with the TV on, obvious reasons. What to bring? Your account statements, budget tracking, goal progress reports, and any financial questions or concerns that came up during the month. Here's your step-by-step agenda for every monthly money meeting. Step 1. Celebration and appreciation. Start every meeting by acknowledging what went well. What are we proud of financially this month? What progress did we make toward our goals? How did we support each other with money decisions? This isn't just feel-good fluff. Starting with positives sets a collaborative tone for the entire meeting. Step 2. Numbers review. Review your actual financial numbers. How much did we earn this month? How much did we spend in each category? How does our spending compare to our budget? What were our biggest unexpected expenses? How much did we save toward each goal? Step 3. Goal. Progress check. Review progress toward your major goals. Are we on track with our savings targets? Do we need to adjust any timelines? Are there any goals we want to add or modify? What obstacles are preventing progress? Step 4. Upcoming month planning. Look ahead to next month. What irregular expenses are coming up? Are there any big purchases we need to discuss? Do we need to adjust our spending plan? What financial priorities should we focus on? Step 5. Relationship check-in. This is the most important part. How are we feeling about our financial partnership? Are there any money issues causing stress or tension? What can we do better next month? How can we better support each other's financial goals? Step 6. Action items and next steps. End with specific action items. Who will do what before the next meeting? Are there any financial tasks or decisions we need to handle? When is our next meeting? Making meetings successful. Success. Tip 1. No blame or criticism. The monthly meeting is for problem solving, not blame. If someone overspent or made a mistake, focus on how do we prevent this next time? Not why did you do that? Success tip 2. Bring solutions, not just problems. If you want to discuss a financial concern, come prepared with at least one potential solution. This keeps the meeting productive instead of just venting session. Success tip 3. Keep records. Take notes during your meetings and keep them in a shared document or notebook. This helps you track progress over time and remember decisions you made. Success. Tip 4. Make it pleasant. Have your favorite coffee or tea. Make the space comfortable, maybe even have a small treat afterward. This isn't supposed to be drudgery. It's quality time together working on your shared future. Common meeting challenges and solutions. Challenge. We always end up arguing during money meetings. Solution. Implement a cooling off rule. If emotions get high, take a 15-minute break and return to the discussion. Challenge. One of us dominates the conversation. Solution: use a timer for each agenda item and make sure both people speak during each section. Challenge: we keep forgetting to have the meetings. Solution: put them on your calendar with reminders and treat them as seriously as any other important appointment. Challenge: the meetings feel boring or repetitive. Solution: vary the format occasionally, maybe review goals visually or discuss one interesting financial article you both read. Section 2, Annual Financial Review Process, 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. While monthly meetings keep you on track day to day, your annual financial review is where you step back and look at the big picture. This is your financial health checkup, goal recalibration, and strategic planning session all rolled into one. Annual reviews allow you to see patterns that aren't visible month to month, evaluate whether your systems are working, adjust your goals based on changed circumstances, and make strategic decisions about your financial future. I recommend scheduling your annual review for January, but you could also do it on your anniversary at the beginning of the school year or any other time that feels natural for your life rhythm. The key is consistency. Before your annual review meeting, each person should gather all account statements from the past year, tax documents from the previous year, insurance policy summaries, employment benefits information, records of major purchases or life changes. The complete annual review process. Part 1, Net Worth Calculation. Start by calculating your net worth. This is your financial scoreboard. Assets, what you own, cash in checking and savings accounts, retirement account balances, investment account balances, home value, if you own, car values, other valuable possessions, liabilities, what you owe, credit card balances, student loan balances, mortgage balance, car loan balances, other debts. Net worth equals assets minus liabilities. Compare this to last year's net worth. Even if the number is negative, you owe more than you own. What matters is that it's moving in the right direction. Part 2, Goal, Progress Evaluation. For each major goal you set last year, did you achieve it, partially achieve it, or miss it? If you missed it, what were the obstacles? Are the goals still relevant and important to you? What did you learn about your goal-setting process? Part 3, Budget Effectiveness Review. Look at your spending patterns over the entire year. Which spending categories were consistently over or under budget? What were your biggest unexpected expenses? Are there spending patterns you want to change? Does your budget allocation still make sense for your lifestyle? Part 4, Insurance and Protection Review. Review all your insurance coverage. Do you have adequate life insurance for your current situation? Is your disability insurance coverage still appropriate? Are your property insurance limits adequate? Do your beneficiary designations need updating? Part 5, Investment and Retirement Review. If you have retirement accounts or investments, how did your investments perform compared to benchmarks? Are you on track for retirement? Do you need to rebalance your investment allocation? Should you increase your retirement contributions? Part 6, Tax Strategy Review. Look at your tax situation. Did you pay too much or too little in taxes? Are there tax saving strategies you should implement? Do you need to adjust your withholdings or estimated payments? Are you taking advantage of all available tax benefits? Part 7, Estate Planning Update. Review your legal documents. Are your wills current and accurate? Do your powers of attorney reflect your current wishes? Are all beneficiary designations up to date? Have any major life changes affected your estate planning needs? Setting goals for the new year. Based on your review, set goals for the coming year. Financial goals, specific saving, investing, or debt elimination targets. System goals, improvements to your budgeting, tracking, or communication systems. Education goals, financial topics you want to learn more about. Relationship goals, ways you want to strengthen your financial partnership. Section 3, Conflict Resolution Protocols. Even with great systems and regular communication, you will sometimes disagree about money. That's not a sign of a weak financial partnership. It's a sign of a normal relationship between two different people with different perspectives. What matters isn't that you never disagree, but that you have healthy ways of working through disagreements when they arise. Most financial conflicts aren't really about money. They're about underlying values, fears, or needs. Control conflicts. One person feels like they don't have enough say in financial decisions. Security conflicts. One person feels like financial decisions threaten their sense of safety. Fairness conflicts. One person feels like the financial arrangement isn't equitable. Priority conflicts. Partners have different ideas about what's most important financially. Communication conflicts. Partners have different styles of discussing or processing financial information. The Conflict Resolution Framework. Here's a step-by-step process for working through financial disagreements. Step 1. Pause and breathe. When you realize you're in conflict, stop the conversation before it escalates. I can feel us getting into conflict about this. Let's take a step back. I want to work this out with you, but I think we need to approach it differently. This seems really important to both of us. Let's make sure we handle it well. Step 2. Identify the real issue. Before trying to solve the surface problem, dig deeper. What is this really about for you? What are you most concerned about? What would need to happen for you to feel good about this decision? Step 3. Share perspectives without judgment. Each person gets uninterrupted time to explain their viewpoint. Use I statements, I feel worried when, instead of you always. Focus on your own emotions and needs rather than your partner's behavior. Listen to understand, not to prepare your rebuttal. Step 4. Find common ground. Look for areas where you agree. We both want to feel financially secure. We both care about reaching our goals. We both want to make decisions together. Step 5. Brainstorm solutions together. Generate multiple possible solutions before evaluating any of them. What are all the ways we could handle this? What would a win-win solution look like? Are there creative options we haven't considered? Step 6. Choose a solution and try it. Pick a solution to try with the understanding that you can adjust if it doesn't work. Let's try this approach for 3 months and see how it feels. We can always revisit this decision if our circumstances change. Common conflict scenarios and solutions. Scenario 1. The impulse purchase conflict. The situation: one partner makes a significant purchase without discussing it first. Typical unhelpful response: why did you buy that without asking me? We agreed on a budget. Better approach: I'm feeling surprised about this purchase. Help me understand what happened and let's figure out how to handle situations like this going forward. Possible solutions. Adjust the threshold for purchases that require discussion. Create a fun money category for spontaneous purchases. Implement a cooling off period for non-essential purchases over a certain amount. Scenario 2. The spending priority. Conflict. The situation: partners disagree about whether to spend money on something, vacation, home improvement, etc. Typical unhelpful response: that's a waste of money, or you don't care about enjoying life. Better approach: we seem to have different priorities here. Let's talk about what's important to each of us and see if we can find a solution that works for both. Possible solutions. Compromise on amount or timing. Trade-offs. If we spend this money on X, we'll reduce spending on Y. Earn extra money specifically for the disputed expense. Scenario 3. The financial responsibility conflict. The situation: one partner feels like they're doing all the financial management work. Typical unhelpful response: you never help with the finances, or I don't like dealing with money stuff. Better approach: I'm feeling overwhelmed with all the financial tasks. Let's talk about how we can share this responsibility in a way that works for both of us. Possible solutions. Divide financial tasks based on preferences and strengths. Set up more automated systems to reduce manual work. Schedule regular times for the less involved partner to handle specific tasks. When to seek outside help. Sometimes couples need professional support for financial conflicts. Consider couples counseling if the same conflicts keep recurring without resolution. Financial disagreements are affecting other areas of your relationship. One or both partners feel unable to communicate effectively about money. There are underlying trust issues related to money. Consider financial counseling if you need help with specific financial strategies or decisions. You want an objective perspective on your financial situation. You're facing major financial challenges that feel overwhelming. Prevention strategies. The best way to handle financial conflicts is to prevent them. Regular communication, monthly meetings, and check-ins prevent issues from building up. Clear agreements. Having written agreements about financial decisions reduces ambiguity. Flexibility. Being willing to adjust your systems as life changes prevents rigid conflicts. Appreciation. Regularly acknowledging each other's contributions prevents resentment. Section 4. Adaptation strategies for life changes. Your financial partnership will need to evolve as your life changes. The system that works perfectly for you as newlyweds might need adjustment when you have children, change careers, or face unexpected challenges. The couples who thrive long-term aren't the ones who never face changes. They're the ones who adapt their financial partnership to handle whatever life brings. Major life changes that affect finances. Career changes, job loss, or career transition. How will you handle reduced income temporarily? What expenses can be reduced during the transition? How will you support each other emotionally and practically? What's your plan for maintaining progress toward long-term goals? Significant income increase. How will you allocate the additional income? What lifestyle changes, if any, do you want to make? How will you avoid lifestyle inflation that undermines your goals? Starting a business or freelancing? How will you handle irregular income? What financial safety nets do you need? How will business expenses be managed? What's the plan if the business doesn't succeed? Family changes, having children. How will reduced work income be handled during parental leave? What new expenses do you need to budget for? How will childcare costs affect your overall budget? What goals might need to be delayed or adjusted? Caring for aging parents, what financial support might be needed? How will this affect your own financial goals? What legal and practical arrangements need to be made? Health changes, serious illness or disability. How will medical expenses be handled? What if one partner can't work temporarily or permanently? Are your insurance protections adequate? How will you maintain financial stability during health crises? Economic changes, market downturns or recessions. How will you protect your investment accounts? What expenses can be reduced if necessary? How will you maintain progress toward goals during difficult economic times? Inflation or rising costs. How will you adjust your budget for higher costs? What income adjustments might be needed? Which expenses are non-negotiable versus adjustable? The adaptation framework. When facing any major life change, use this framework. Step 1. Assess the impact. How does this change affect our income? How does it affect our expenses? What goals might be affected? What new financial needs do we have? Step 2. Communicate openly. How are we each feeling about this change? What are our biggest concerns? What opportunities might this change create? How can we support each other through the transition? Step 3. Adjust your systems. Do we need to modify our budget? Should we change our savings allocations? Are our financial goals still realistic? Do our communication systems need adjustment? Step 4. Maintain your foundation. Keep having your monthly money meetings. Maintain your emergency fund if possible. Continue contributing to retirement if feasible. Don't abandon your long-term vision entirely. Step 5. Plan for recovery. When do we expect to return to our previous financial situation? What steps will help us recover more quickly? How will we celebrate when we've successfully navigated the change? Specific adaptation strategies. For income reduction. Immediate steps. Create a bare-bones budget focusing on essentials. Pause non-essential subscriptions and expenses. Look for ways to reduce fixed costs, refinancing, downsizing. Consider temporary income sources, medium-term adjustments. Adjust savings goals and timelines. Consider which goals to pause versus maintain. Look for opportunities to increase income. Use emergency funds strategically. For income increase. Smart allocation strategy. 50% toward current financial goals, accelerate progress. 25% toward lifestyle improvements, enjoy the increase. 25% toward new goals or higher emergency fund. Avoid lifestyle inflation pitfalls. Don't automatically upgrade everything. Make conscious decisions about spending increases. Remember that income increases aren't always permanent. For family additions. Pre-planning steps. Research actual costs of children, build up additional emergency savings, review insurance coverage needs, plan for potential income reduction. Post-arrival adjustments, track actual versus estimated costs. Adjust budget categories as needed, reassess savings goals and timelines, find new efficiencies in spending. Maintaining partnership during changes. Extra communication. Major changes require more frequent check-ins, patience with each other. Stress can make financial conversations more difficult. Flexibility. Be willing to try different approaches until you find what works. Professional help. Don't hesitate to get support from financial advisors or counselors. Perspective. Remember that most changes are temporary even when they feel permanent. Building resilience. The goal isn't to prevent all financial challenges, it's to build a partnership that can handle whatever comes. Strong emergency fund. Your first line of defense against unexpected changes, diversified income. Multiple income sources provide more stability. Flexible budget. Systems that can expand and contract as needed. Open communication. The ability to talk through challenges without blame. Shared values. A common foundation that remains stable even when circumstances change. Templates and resources. Now I want to give you specific templates and resources that will make it easy to implement everything we've discussed. Think of this as your toolkit for ongoing financial partnership success. Books for continued learning. For general financial education. The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin. The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. For couples and money. Smart Money. Smart Kids by Dave Ramsey. The Opposite of Spoiled by Ron Lieber. Financially Fearless by Alexa Von Tobel. Professional resources. When to consider professional help. Financial planners. XY Planning Network. Couples therapists who specialize in financial issues. Accountants for tax planning. Estate planning attorneys. Insurance agents for coverage reviews. Your ongoing journey and final encouragement. As we wrap up this bonus module, I want to leave you with some perspective on the journey you're embarking on. Building and maintaining a strong financial partnership isn't a destination you reach, it's a journey you take together for the rest of your lives. There will be months when your money meetings feel routine or boring. There will be times when you slip back into old habits or make financial mistakes. There will be unexpected challenges that test your systems and your partnership. All of that is normal. What makes the difference isn't that you never face challenges, it's that you face them with the tools, understanding, and commitment you've built together. Every monthly meeting you have, every annual review you complete, every conflict you resolve healthily, it all builds on itself. The communication skills you develop, the trust you strengthen, the teamwork you practice, these benefits compound over time just like money in an investment account. 5 years from now, you'll look back and realize that your financial partnership has become something even stronger and more beautiful than what you've built so far. Remember, you now have something that most couples never develop: comprehensive systems for financial success. You're not winging it or hoping for the best. You have specific tools and processes for handling whatever comes your way. This foundation will serve you through job changes, family additions, economic downturns, health challenges, and all the other unexpected turns that life will bring. But here's what's even more important than the financial benefits. You're building a partnership that can handle anything together. The skills you're developing around money, communication, problem solving, mutual support, shared goal achievement, these skills will strengthen every area of your marriage. The systems I've given you today only work if you use them consistently. There will be times when you're tempted to skip your monthly meeting because nothing urgent is happening, or postpone your annual review because life gets busy. I encourage you to stick with these systems, especially during the times when they don't seem urgent. It's like exercise or eating well. The benefits come from consistency over time, not from perfect execution in crisis moments. You've done incredible work to build this foundation. You've learned about each other's money psychology, created systems for working together, achieved complete transparency, and built protection for your future. Now you have the tools to maintain and strengthen all of that for decades to come. Your strong financial partnership will have ripple effects beyond just your own family. You'll be able to help friends and family members who struggle with money. You'll be able to be generous with causes you care about. You'll be able to weather economic storms and even help others who are struggling. You're not just building a better life for yourselves. You're building something that will benefit your community and potentially future generations. I want to thank you personally for the commitment you've shown throughout this course. Building a strong financial partnership takes courage, vulnerability, and hard work. The fact that you've completed this entire program, including this bonus module, shows that you're serious about creating something beautiful together. Remember that you're not alone on this journey. Consider staying connected with other couples who are on similar paths. Share your successes and challenges. Learn from each other's experiences. If you ever need to revisit any part of this course, all the materials will be here for you. Sometimes it's helpful to review concepts as your life situation changes or as you face new challenges. Years from now, when you're celebrating your financial independence, your strong marriage, and the dreams you've achieved together, remember that it all started with the foundation you're building right now. And you're not just managing money, you're building a legacy of partnership, communication, and shared success that will influence every aspect of your lives together. Go forward with confidence. Use these systems consistently, support each other through challenges, celebrate your successes together, and never forget that you have everything you need to create the financial life you want. Your future selves are going to thank you for the work you're doing today. Here's to your beautiful future together. May it be filled with financial peace, shared dreams achieved, and a partnership that grows stronger with every passing year. Congratulations on completing Before I Do. Now go out there and build the life you've dreamed of together.